Hello, my name is Colette, and I am an integration coach. And I get asked oftentimes, what does that mean that you're an integration coach? Here's what I know. We keep searching for information, for something else, for a podcast, for a retreat, for something that is going to change everything about our lives. Here's what's interesting. You have to integrate, take what you know and bring it into your life daily for lasting change to happen. Now, it can be challenging. I get it. It can be challenging when work becomes stressful, employees, employers, children, your spouse. But your superpower resides within yourself, meaning that if you can learn to regulate yourself, when you can integrate what you know into your body, into your voice, into the way you show up, this is how we begin to transform our lives. Now, trust me, I know this. Over 10 years ago, I started on this healing journey. And I am definitely not the same person I am today. But I had to start with something small. And instead of trying to grab all of these different pieces and put them inside of me, trying to make myself feel whole, I had to start with something simple, something that I could do every day. Because what this did is it taught me that I can make a decision and I can follow through. And if I can do it on something small, I can up my game and up my game and up my game. So for me, I started with meditation, and it started with 1 minute a day. 1 minute, seriously. And it didn't matter when it was. I just paused for 1 minute, set my timer, and I focused on my breath. And that was it. And it stayed that way for several weeks. And then I'm like, I'm going to go to 2 minutes. And I did 2 minutes and then 3 minutes. And I remember finally hitting 5 minutes. And I stayed at 5 minutes a day for a year or two. I needed to integrate something every single day so I could trust myself that when I made a decision, when I wanted to make a change, it wasn't just for the moment. It was actually changing my life. Now I have over 10,000 minutes of meditation on Insight Timer. And I'm a completely new person because now I can take something new and weave it into my life, weave it into my thoughts, weave it into how I show up with people, how I communicate with people, all of that. But it had to start with me. And it wasn't a retreat. It wasn't drinking ayahuasca. It wasn't having a DMT trip. All those are fine. But if you're not making consistent changes after those experiences, you're just chasing experiences. And believe me, I know. I've done that. I have sat in over 30 ayahuasca ceremonies from shamans all over the world. I've traveled many places just to drink ayahuasca, because I thought that I just needed more peak experiences. Now, yes, they're great to see the visions and get the downloads. And then I was already planning on when I was going to go back to my next retreat. Time and time again, I thought it was the ceremony that was the change. But it's what you do after the ceremony that causes the transformation. You have to do something different after the ceremony. You have to. The ceremony doesn't change you. It opens the door and gives you permission to see yourself and be a different human. Then the work begins. The ceremony is the easy part. Coming home and integrating is the most challenging time of your life, because you're going to be in the same environment, with the same people, with the same job, in the same home, with the same partner, with the same kids, all of it. And you are the only one that is going to shift. Yes, integration. Into you, you become great. And once you realize this, you already have all the knowledge. You already know what you need to be doing or what you need to stop doing. You know. Ayahuasca is not going to give you that information. Ayahuasca is going to open the door, and then you have to walk your ass through that door and do the hard shit of retraining how you show up. You have to retrain your mind. You have to retrain your body, all of that. And it is hard. So you keep searching for something more, thinking that that's going to be the thing. No, stop searching. Stop. Take one thing and work with it for at least 90 days, if not 6 months or a year. And then watch the magic happen, because your mind will begin to trust you that when you say something, you're going to do it and you're going to follow through. It's not just some fleeting peak experience. So, integration into you so you can create greatness within yourself. It all starts with you.